What if a king could command the wind, speak to birds, and rule a kingdom unlike any in history?
In the ancient land of Jerusalem, Allah granted Prophet Sulaiman AS a kingdom unlike any the world had ever seen. Wisdom, justice, and immense power were placed under his command. The Holy Quran describes how the winds, the birds, and even the jinn were subjected by Allah's.
Allah blessed Prophet Solomon with an army unlike any kingdom in history. Men, birds, and powerful unseen creatures moved together under the command granted by Allah alone. Across the endless desert, their formations marched with discipline.
By the permission of Allah, Prophet Solomon was granted command over the wind itself. Great journeys across deserts and oceans became effortless beneath the power Allah had placed under his authority. Ships crossed distant seas while caravans traveled between nations. One day, Prophet Sulaiman AS noticed the absence of the hoopoe bird among the gathered creatures. The bird soon returned, carrying astonishing news from a distant land ruled by a queen and her people. They possessed wealth. The hoopoe carried a letter inviting the Queen of Sheba to worship Allah alone. Though powerful and wealthy, she approached the matter with wisdom rather than arrogance. She sought counsel before making any decision. Before Queen Sheba could arrive, Allah allowed her magnificent throne to be brought across vast distances in a miraculous moment. This was not magic, but a sign of Allah's supreme power granted to his prophet. Yet in the end, the Queen of Sheba recognized the truth and submitted herself to Allah, the Lord of all worlds. The kingdom of Prophet Sulaiman AS was never about worldly power alone. It was a kingdom built upon faith, gratitude, and justice. By the permission of Allah, Prophet Solomon was granted command over the wind itself. Great journeys across deserts and oceans became effortless beneath the power Allah had placed under his authority. Ships crossed distant seas while caravans traveled between nations, carrying trade, knowledge, and prosperity. Yet despite every miracle and every sign of power, Solomon remained devoted to worshiping Allah with humility and gratitude. The Jinn worked under the command granted by Allah to Prophet Sulaiman AS. They built magnificent structures, carved towering halls, and crafted works of astonishing beauty. Yet all of it existed only by Allah's permission and wisdom. They made for him what he willed of elevated chambers, statues, bowls like reservoirs, and stationary kettles. Surah Saba, Al-Ayatu Thalithata Ashara. Despite unimaginable power and wealth, Prophet Sulaiman AS remained devoted to worship and gratitude. He understood that every blessing belonged to Allah alone. True greatness is not measured by kingdoms or riches, but by humility before the Creator. Work, in the final chapter of his earthly life, Allah revealed a powerful lesson to mankind and the jinn alike. The unseen belongs only to Allah. When Prophet Sulaiman AS passed away, the jinn continued working, unaware of his death, until Allah.
The halls of the palace stood silent as the Queen of Sheba witnessed the signs of Allah before her eyes. No throne, no wealth, and no kingdom could compare to the truth she now understood. She realized that Prophet Sulaiman called people not to his own power, but to the worship of Allah alone. With humility filling her heart, she proclaimed, "I submit with Solomon to Allah, Lord of all worlds." Surah Al-Nam, verse 44. And thus, a ruler of a mighty kingdom found the greatest honor of all, faith in the one true God.
The story of Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam is not merely a tale of power and miracles. It is a reminder that wisdom, justice, gratitude, and faith are the true foundations of greatness. Kingdoms fade, but sincere devotion to Allah remains eternal. The Quran preserves these lessons for every generation that seeks guidance. From the ants in the valley to the mighty winds across the earth, every sign pointed toward the greatness of Allah.
Remember, my
Prophet
students,
Sulaiman alayhi salam
that the pursuit
taught
of
humanity
wisdom is a
that power
lifelong
without
journey,
faith leads
requiring
nowhere,
patience
while
and
gratitude
diligence.
transforms every blessing into worship. These timeless lessons continue to inspire hearts across centuries. The kingdom of Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam became one of the greatest signs in history, not because of wealth or power, but because it stood upon faith in Allah. His story reminds us that every blessing is a trust, every power is a test, and every soul shall return to its creator. Peace be upon Sulaiman alayhi salam. Walhamdulillahi